And so at the end of 8.5 innings, the score is New York 9, Pittsburgh 9.
It was first and third at the time and 1 out. I mean, Yogi really stung that ball. It was a line shot, and that's why I think Mantle thought it might have been he might have caught it on the fly. That's why he was coming back.
Mantle made a great play. He made a great play when he, and just, I don't know, it's instinct. As soon as that ball is hit, you run, but somehow or another, I guess he felt like, that Rocky was going to catch it on the fly.
Everybody says, geez, Mickey Mantle made a great play. It was the dumbest play you could make, because if he's tagged, the run don't score and it's all over. We win. But he took the chance of Rocky Nelson reaching down there and tagging him out, and we win. But he got Rocky come up and ready to throw to second, and then he saw him sliding. But if he'd have known he was coming back, and I think he took a big chance doing that.
Up in the air to deep right center field. This ball back.
Yummification.com.
Bottom of the ninth, we knew we had a chance to win. That's all it's all. And we knew that we're in a position where if we can score 1 run, it's over. they don't have a chance to come back. And we're just hoping that Maz can get on and we can go from there.
I forgot I was on deck. I got so happy, and then the guy in front of me, I think it was Hoke, made an out for the 3rd out. And I was on deck, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even think about it, because I didn't think I was going to have to hit, because I thought we was going to win the game and it'd be over with. So, geez, by the time they tied it, I said, oh boy, now what? I'm sitting in the dugout, and we got to come back. We got to score a run this inning. And then somebody yelled, Maz, you're up. I said, I forgot all about it. I never even thought about it. Then I grabbed my helmet and walked up, and all I wanted to do was hit the ball hard somewhere and get on base. I wasn't trying to hit no home run or anything.
Ralph Terry on the mound. Sudden death now, last of the 9th. 9-9. Ball 1 outside.
Just get on, Billy, just get on. Bring your out.
Johnny Blanchard and Ralph Terry having a little discussion.
Well, the first pitch was up here. It was a little too high. I was a high fastball hitter. And a lot of people said, boy, I hope he throws him another one there. But he did, but he got it down a little bit. And I hit it. And I knew Yogi was not going to catch it, because I hit it good. It's 410 out there. It's a long way. I don't know if it's going out or not, but I know it's probably got a shot, because the ball carried fairly well in Forbes Field, and then I hit it good.
And I was in the dugout, almost ground level, when Maz hit it. And I can still hear everybody in the dugout saying, get off the wall, get off the wall.
All of us are just praying, hoping that it just hit the wall. Just don't let Yogi get close enough to catch it, That would put a man on second base for us, and we would end up moving to third, and hopefully with a fly ball score him.
It went over, and I see Yogi at the Hall of Fame every year, and I says, Yogi, that cleared the fence by 18 feet. No, Maz, it scraped the wall. So I might remind him of it every year too, and he says the same thing. No, Maz, it scraped the wall. The time I got to the dugout with all those people on my back, my legs were weak. I could hardly walk up the ramp to the clubhouse. And it was hectic in there. Everybody's throwing champagne around, doing it. Well, first of all, Bob Prince was interviewing. As I come in, I was one of the first ones up there, and he didn't see the play. He was in up there, and they says, "Go." It looks like we're 2 runs ahead going in the ninth. You know, when we score the run, they tell Bob Prince to go. It looks like you're going to win it. Go interview the players. Now they tie it up. The Yankees tie it up, and they call Bob Prince back up. Come on, back up. But they don't know what's going to happen. You got to. So then he gets back up there. They says, "Go back down there. You win it." So he don't know what in the world happened. And then they send me up there first.
Here's Bill Mazeroski, struck the game-winning blow. Hey, wasn't that something, Billy?
Oh, I can't even talk. I'm so tired.
What'd you do? You didn't have to run very far, did you, boy?
Oh,
What was the pitch you hit, Bill?
It was a high fastball.
A high fastball. That did it, and the Pirates are the world's champions for the first time since '25. Joe Brown.
And he says, "Maz, how's it feel to be on the World Championships?" I says, "Great, oh, it's the greatest thing in the world. Thank you." And he gets next. He said that was the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to him in baseball.
Maz got up there and he didn't really talk about it, you know. So, but Prince, I'm sure, was as excited as everybody, and he was calling him up as fast as he could, you know.
Here's our winning pitcher, Harvey Haddix. Harvey, you made it 2 in this World Series, big boy.
Oh, it's wonderful. I've never had anything more wonderful happen to me.
Well, I know you haven't. Bob. Thank you. And here's
How sweet it is, Bob.
Yeah, here's our little round. Little Spanky Burgess. That's the 2 base hits today, and they were big ones. Smoke,
Yes,
nice
sir.
score.
Well, it's a great thrill, Bob. A big thrill.
We'll see you back next year, huh?
What do you say, Gunner?
Well, Dog, how are you? Bob Skinner, our left fielder, finally got back in action. How's that thumb?
Fine, fine. They had to get the dog in there to win, I guess.
That World's Championship changed hands real quick, didn't it?
It sure did. It's all healed now.
All right, Bob, thank you. Good luck to you. Best of luck. And here's Roy Face, who made 4 great appearances in the World Series and had the misfortune to see one go out against him by Yogi Berra. But, Roy, you didn't mind that as long as we won.
That's right. As long as the team wins, don't make a difference what happens to me. I'm happy the team won.
Beat the Bucks. Can't beat the Bucks, can they? No, sir. Can't beat the Red Buffaloes, I'll tell you that.
This is Gino Somoli.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got them. They broke all the records and we won the game. How about that?
There's a good one. Broke all the records and we won the game.
We won the game. Right here.
Yeah, that's it. Here's Mayor Joe Barr. Mayor, congratulations.
I don't know whether my wife's going to deliver or not. I hit her when Hal Smith made that home run.
Well, what'd you do when Mazeroski came up? Thank you, Mayor Barr. Here's the president of the ball club, Mr. John Galbraith. And Mr. Galbraith,
I just want to ask you one question instead of you ask me. We paid our debt to the city, the people of Pittsburgh.
I think you have it. You've given your voice to it, too, haven't you?
Give everything I've got.
You wouldn't trade a Kentucky Derby victory for this, John.
You're trying to get me when I'm vulnerable.
All right, okay.
Which way'd you get in?
I've
been trying to get you in there.
This is Bob Rice, our traveling secretary. Robert, we're being seen coast to coast.
Very good. Great, Rob. Just the best.
Good to see you.
I can't talk.
All right, well, I'm not going to be able to do much more.
My quick interview on that, I really don't, I don't remember what I said either, but I know I was thrilled about it.
Here's a guy that pitched his heart out, went as far as his left leg would go. Burnlaw, Deacon, I know you were disappointed, but you're happy that you're with a world
You're
champion.
not kidding, Bob. I'm feeling great right now. You betcha.
Well, I want to congratulate you on your 2 great victories and the way you hung in there and never cried a bit about that left ankle. I know about it.
That's fine, Bob. Thank you.
Burnlaw, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Billy Burden, our fleet-footed center fielder. Wasn't that a dandy, Billy?
That was the best, Bob. I don't think there's ever been a better one.
Well, I don't know if there has been either. I'm glad that we're not getting ourselves thrown apart.
Remember, I was born and reared in Pittsburgh, so play on a world championship team in your hometown is the greatest thrill in the world.
Well, here's Tom Johnson, Dick Groat. We're going coast to coast, Dick. I know you're real happy about that.
I feel wonderful, Bob. This is the greatest ball club in the world.
World's champion, Dick Groat. How's it sound?
Wonderful. It's the greatest feeling in the world to be the world champion. They thought we were dead, but we bounced back, didn't we, Bob?
Yes, you did. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Dick Groat.
Well, it got hectic, and geez, getting to my car was a problem, and I'm drained. I don't know, nothing, geez. So we get in the car and we go up and sit in Squirrel Hill. And not a park, Squirrel Hill Park, or was that Shenley Park? Shenley Park. And we sitting up there, and all that was there was the squirrels, nobody else. We could see the highway down there, and there's a lot of traffic on that going back and forth. But we just sat there probably for a half hour, 45 minutes, just to catch our thoughts.
I'm very proud to have been a member of that team. I mean, that baseball team was very, very special. And believe it or not, when you win a world championship, which that 60 team did, it's not any 1 or 2 people. every person on that ball club had something to do to add to that ball club winning that year. It's a team concept. Baseball is just as much a team game as football and basketball. And that team was personified with all the teamwork and the respect they had for one another.
Well, I think we were fortunate to have people that we could associate with and we were friends of. We weren't just baseball players, we were friends and we enjoyed our time together, and I think always have and probably always will. We just hope it lasts a lot longer.
You know, you'll never forget the camaraderie, the fun, and also the experiences that we've had together. You know, that's something I'll never forget.
I've never been able to explain how you feel and how great it is, but it was pretty special.